Thank you, Jeff. I'm glad I'm the best one in North Dakota anyway. I'd like to thank you for having me provide some words here today. It's great to be here at the Lignite Council annual meeting. On behalf of Governor Burgum, it's my great privilege to be here today for the Lignite Energy Council's annual meeting. North Dakota's lignite industry is stronger than ever, energized with innovation and an administration in DC that's working for us, with us, instead of against us, to drive responsible energy development. Kudos to all of you who play an integral role in the growth of our energy sector, helping to position North Dakota as an energy leader. We rank 6th in the nation for energy production, behind Texas, Wyoming, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Oklahoma, up from 23rd in 2007. We've achieved that success through an all-the-above energy strategy with Lignite as our baseload foundation. Thanks to all of you. I'm honored to serve on the Empower Commission, setting the vision for the all-the-above energy strategy, a vision that began with then Governor Hoeven creating Empower in 2001, and the legislature advancing that vision by forming the Empower Commission in 2007. Those actions have paid huge dividends. As a member of the Commission and Governor Burgum's administration, I enjoy a front row seat to the exciting R&D, creating a bright future for Lignite as we launch the next phase of North Dakota energy production. With improved carbon capture and enhanced oil recovery technology, we can significantly reduce emissions and recover millions, possibly billions of more barrels of oil. The Industrial Commission has committed $3.2 million from the Lignite Research Fund for Project Carbon to identify and reduce barriers relating to post-combustion capture of carbon dioxide from an existing lignite-based power plant. EERC is leading that study, which also will look at cleaner lignite technology and whether CO2 can boost output in some oil fields, including the Bakken Shale. Back in March 2017, Governor Burgum and the Industrial Commission also approved $1.5 million from the Lignite Research Fund for Carbon Safe, an integrated carbon storage complex feasibility study also led by the EERC up in Grand Forks at UND. As part of the 2-year project, they're drilling 2 deep test wells in Oliver and Mercer counties to better understand the geology that could be used for underground CO2 storage. And as you've already heard this morning, we're also supporting research on rare earth elements and the potential for using captured CO2 for greenhouses, another project that Governor Burgum was very excited to hear about. Since it started in 1987, the Lignite Research and Development Program, which is a partnership between the state of North Dakota and lignite industry, has awarded nearly $69 million in state funds for more than 210 lignite R&D projects, for a total investment of more than $650 million. For every dollar the state invests, more than $9 million comes from other sources, such as Department of Energy, industry, and research entities, a very collaborative research approach. Earlier this year, thanks to the work of our congressional delegation, the Department of Energy awarded $6 million to Project Tundra to retrofit the coal plant near Center with carbon capture technology and to transport the emissions over pipeline for enhanced oil recovery. And our legislature deserves credit for providing roughly $5 million for alum cycle research as well. I won't dive into the details of Project Tundra and the alum cycle. You'll hear plenty about that and other R&D this afternoon in that panel. But it's important to emphasize that innovation and the development of new technologies have been and will continue to be key to the success of North Dakota's energy industries. There's an estimated 1.1 trillion tons of proven coal reserves worldwide, according to the World Coal Association. That's enough coal to last us around 150 years at current rates of production. In contrast, proven oil and gas reserves are equivalent to around 50 years at current production levels. So a path forward for coal will provide us with energy security and reliability for generations to come. In North Dakota, it's estimated we have 800 years of economically recoverable coal. And when it comes to unlocking 800 years of energy, Governor Burgum and I firmly believe we'll get there through innovation from all of you, not regulation. A stable and common sense regulatory environment is key to long-term viability for North Dakota's coal industry. At the federal level, with continued efforts to rewrite the Clean Power Plan, the White House is working to ease the burdensome and overreaching regulations of the previous administration. They recognize that states are best positioned to regulate their energy production and natural resources by themselves. We do a great job here with PSC, Department of Mineral Resources on the oil side. In North Dakota, we're proof that you can have robust energy production and protect the environment as we constantly lay claim to some of the cleanest air in the nation. Expansion of the 45Q tax credit included in the budget deal reached in February will further spur development of carbon capture technology. Governor Burgum joined 5 other governors in signing a letter urging Congress to expand the tax credit. He recognizes, as does everyone here today, that carbon capture gives us a long-term, low-carbon path forward for production and use of America's abundant coal, oil, and natural gas resources. On behalf of Governor Burgum and myself, thank you all for your role in our state's 5th largest industry, for creating $3.4 billion in economic base, for employing 4,000 people directly and 11,500 people indirectly. Thank you for providing good-paying jobs for the hardworking people of North Dakota, and for making sure our future is one of energy security, energy reliability, and energy abundance. Have a great annual meeting. Thank you very much.
All right, folks. You know, you remember I said we started out with the most interesting part of the program with the mine and plant updates yesterday? Well, we saved a pretty doggone interesting thing here for the near end. We've also got the R&D update after lunch, of course, but right now we have the privilege to hear from the 3 members of our congressional delegation. They are all here in person, folks. And we are going to start with the senior member of that delegation, Senator John Hoeven. On January 5th, 2011, he was sworn in as North Dakota's 22nd U.S. Senator after 10 years of service as our state's governor. Among his committee assignments is a seat on the Energy and Natural Resources Committee. He's also in the appropriations business, so that's kind of important too. Throughout his career at the Capitol and in both capitals, as a matter of fact, Senator Hoeven's been a strong supporter of an all-of-the-above energy policy, including coal-based electricity, quite naturally. As governor, he started the Empower North Dakota Committee and promoting the state interest in that fashion. So please welcome Senator Hoeven. We'll introduce all 3 here.
Well, let me introduce you guys too. Yeah, right.
Heidi Heitkamp is the junior U.S. Senator from North Dakota. She succeeded Senator Kent Conrad following the November 2012 election. Senator Heitkamp successfully sponsored a bill that will increase R&D resources for coal-based generation to capture CO2. Heidi also served as North Dakota's Attorney General, for those of you who've been around a while, back in the 1990s, and as a former state tax commissioner as well. As Attorney General, she represented the state in